Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Longhorns kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws at the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running back.
Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Straight ahead, it's Bishop. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with.
Break. So let's go. Here we go. Ready? Go.
They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Got enough for the first down. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. They're bellowing out Texas fight right now as the horns are ready after that touchdown drive.
And what a great way to start. Get the crowd jacked up. When you do something good like this early, that burnt orange is going absolutely bananas in the stands. And the rest of the game, the defense, the special teams, everybody feeds off their great energy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. On the ground, it's Bishop. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Second down, going to throw it. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going to try to get it himself. And he's going to come up just a tad short. Needed to get the ball to the 35, and they'll mark it at the 34. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down. Maybe didn't have the defense they expected, and they'll call a timeout here on 4th and 1. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. The Volunteers will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. The kick is on its way. Looks it in. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Sending the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock. Didn't get the snap off quickly enough. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Brown. And the Wildcat has turned to disaster. A big loss as the defense was all over it.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Rush is on. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Arch Madness. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Turning it on. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. The accuracy is perfect, the loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. That kicker took a nasty-looking shot, and that personal foul goes against the defense. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. On the run, it's Smothers. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. He's picked up 48 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Enough to move the chains. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
You know, God bless Texas, because they can lose great running backs, and they just go into the portal and they get a great running back. Oh, no, they got 2 great running backs. To get Smothers, to get Brown to come over, obviously guys with experience at big-time universities, I expect Texas to be able to run the football and, Jesse, have one of the best 1-2 punches in all of college football.
Yeah, I mean, they want to come play with Arch Manning, let's be honest. And they know it's an offense that defenses are going to be worried about the deep ball, throwing it downfield. So a lot of soft boxes to run into, and there's really no excuse for why these running backs shouldn't absolutely stat it up this year. Steve Sarkisian told us they're going to be committed to running the football and having balance. Because of those names you just mentioned, we're expecting this running game to be elite.
Free yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Running behind that left side. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Six-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far.
Texas 7, Tennessee 0.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Here's Arch to throw. Moves to his right. Fires downfield. Touchdown, Longhorn! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A 69-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Just feeds the running back. Oh, he's got some space. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. On the move at the 30. Speeding down the left side. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
Never quit on a play because you never know what will happen. How about him breaking the long run? I love the effort by the defense. Trailing him, getting there, and then they get to him and they make the big fumble. But how about the lucky break? The bounce towards the offensive player. He scoops it up, rolls into the end zone. What a big momentum-changing play.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking for space. It's Smothers.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Manning on play action. Look out! Fires for the deep corner. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They have some time here late in the half. The running running back has it. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Well, I know he was struggling to get going early in this game. That right there, though, was easily his best run so far. And this is one of the more talented running backs you're going to see in the entire nation. They need more runs like that to get this offense going if they're going to win this game.
Right back to it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got his man. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
They'll run it to the right. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
Pulls it in. It's Bishop. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Off-play action on 1st down. Got it. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Snaps it in the shotgun. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Changing the routes with his receivers.
Ready, go!
Arch is going to throw for it. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Long way to go on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Manning. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44.
Level. Down, ready. Square. Why did he go?
Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Turns it upfield. There he goes. Running inside the 20. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. and you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they have got to tackle better on the back end.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Manning fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Cuts it upfield. It's Bishop. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Our first stop is with Kansas State taking on the Vanderbilt Commodores. And it's Kansas State coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
They'll start on the ground with Brown. Sweet cut there. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. One more time, it's Brown. Breaks into the open. The 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all away. Touchdown, Longhorns! This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting it.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. With the catch, it's Matthews. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Hits inside, it's Bishop. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Caught. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down.
Sweep, sweep. Why did he go?
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Looking for his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10.
Ready. Black 18. Black 18. Ready, go.
They go play action with Manning. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Longhorn. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Give to the running back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Running inside, it's Bishop. Picked up 4 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and 6. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on 4th down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in them. That time, they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Finds a crease, it Smothers. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Play action, here's Manning. Rolls right. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Manning tries to pick it up on 3rd down. Right down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Dead center perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Play action on 1st down. They're all over it. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead, and it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Bishop. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Bishop. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. And the Vols moving quickly to the line. On play action. Buying time to his right. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Sends it back in motion. On the snap, it's Smothers. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Handoff again. Makes the tackle. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Now, 4th down.
And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Nice directional kick there, like a solid iron shot. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Picks his way ahead. He'll get 5 out to the 17-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now facing 3rd and short from their own 17.
Hey, 95-96 bridge. 95-96 bridge. Ready to go.
From the gun, it's Bishop. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They tried to fool him with the run on 3rd down, and they're looking at 4th and plenty of work to do. And the Volunteers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Trying to take it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Texas offense makes its way out to begin the drive. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake, but this game is well in hand.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got.
Ready.
On the direct snap, it's Smothers. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Again, it's Brown. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Hey, he's had a great day all day today, and not a surprise why they've continued to feature him, and you've seen him make big plays. And down the stretch, we expect more of the same, don't we, guys? Like, up with the lead, ground game keeps that clock moving. You don't want to stop that thing. That clock is your friend. This defense better find some answers quick.